So in the belly of the beast, we've got a 12V71 Detroit diesel 2-stroke. And a big clutch and pump and everything on the far side. I don't know much to tell you. It's 12V71. Nothing too crazy about it, but it's a big V12 Detroit. Well, hey everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood Saskatchewan guy, Ironman3406, here again with another cool old equipment video for you. This is a Koehring 1066 excavator, and it lives out here in Devon, Alberta, with the rest of the collection out here. We want to try and see if we can get it resurrected. So, well, we're going to get it resurrected, but in the meantime, I'll give you guys a quick little walk around. We'll start right here at the bucket. As you can see, it is not connected. The main reason for that is the stick cylinder, that guy right there, or not the stick cylinder, I'm sorry, the bucket cylinder right there is leaking very, very badly and needs to come off to get repaired. So the bucket's just not attached so that that can get fixed. Aside from that, it's your traditional looking excavator, except it's got a really, really, really long boom. It sticks out there a long ways. It has the like the traditional drag line, cable shovel, like those guys over there, undercarriage. So it's not your typical excavator undercarriage. So it tracks very, very slowly. But the way that it does do that is, if we go around to the back of the machine here, we've got so these drive chains go up to a drive gear that comes out from the center of the machine, and then it drives these chains onto the sprockets and in turn propels the machine forward or backwards. So it's, like I say, non-typical on an excavator, more or less seen on shovels and whatnot. So, but undercarriage, that's the undercarriage anyway. As I say, super long boom on this machine. That's kind of the, ground level stuff. Again, it's a Koehring 1066. I think, yeah, 1066. Got the cool old badges up top there. The big old Koehring counterweight. I'll climb up top, show you the engine and the cab. Now in the cab of the machine, sorry it's a little echoey. Pretty cool that all the lubrication charts and everything are still intact. All the lift rating charts. You guys can pause that if you want to look at anything specifically on there, on either one of these. But pretty cool to see that still intact. You got your big office space in the back of the cab here. I don't know what else to call it. And then you've got your operator's station. So I'll just sort of go through the stuff that I know. I don't know everything about this machine, don't pretend to, but the stuff that I do know I'll tell you about, and the stuff that I don't know about, everybody on the internet will make sure they fill us in. Right here, that's your clutch to engage between the engine and the pumps. Various light switches, engine start, engine stop, swing lock. This is your steering control, emergency stop, low air pressure light, throttle to manually lock the throttle, and then you've got your travel switch up here for forward and reverse. Now this machine, unlike a modern / conventional excavator, instead of being pilot control with hydraulic, it's pilot control with air. So this machine needs air pressure to do anything. You've got throttle pedal down here, and then you've got two travel pedals, and then up on the controls themselves here. So this one, when you raise it up and down, hoists the main boom up and down. This guy here, when you go ahead and back, is your swing left and right. This is your stick control here. So when you function one way or the other, it either extends or retracts the stick cylinder. And then same thing over here. You've got the two thumb buttons to retract or extend the bucket cylinder. So no left and right movement on these joysticks, just ahead and back, and then the thumb controls. So little different than again, like I say, a hydraulic pilot control machine, or an old mechanical rig like that. Northwest right beside me. So those are on the list to get started eventually too. So if you're into old shovels and drag lines and whatnot, stay tuned to the channel here, because there will eventually be some stuff coming on those too. So yeah, aside from that, I don't know much about the cab. Those are the basic controls. If anybody knows anything different, like I say, make a comment. The internet knows best. I won't climb onto the other side, but you know, you got your swing motors, travel motors, pumps, big hydraulic tank over there. But you know, it's just all lives in the middle of the machine there. So yeah, we're gonna get busy, get wrenching on this thing, get the engine fired up, and give it a little exercise, run all the controls through, move it ahead so we can fill in its ruts, get it sat back up on a little more level ground, so that it doesn't just keep sinking out of sight. So stay tuned, we'll get this thing going, get some footage of it all in action so you guys can see it. Stay tuned. I missed it. It started so fast, I missed it. Sticks, or the bucket cylinder works. Apparently it leaks pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see the oil running down the back.
Yeah. I get that compressor making me seal clip too. The thing is, I can't hear anything.
The only one I could hear was the one on the control, yeah.
Yeah. But I know my old man's got controls for these things. I need to be real nice.
Well, what's in there? Just seals?
I think the housing is cracked because they're aluminum housing and it's cast aluminum. But I'm also not entirely sure I have all the controls with that right either. Because they were all broken, so I couldn't trace them back.
Yep.
So this side I know is good. That side I'm not sure if I might have the feed going into an exhaust, so it doesn't.
Take her a little more. Go ahead a little more and then we can fill them ruts in. how about that, everybody? The big old Koehring 1066 lives to fight another day. We even got her to move ahead under her own power to walk her out and get the ground all leveled up underneath of it a little bit so that it stopped sinking out of sight. Pretty cool old machine. The air compressor probably needs a little bit of work. It's not building a ton of pressure. We had to hook a service truck to it to put air pressure to it to get enough air pressure to actually get the machine to move ahead and back. There just wasn't enough air pressure, but we had a service truck here, so we just filled her with air and she moved ahead. So it's got a few air leaks here and there, but I think the compressor maybe just is a little bit weak, so that'll be one thing on the list to fix. Also a few air leaks here and there, but for the most part, the old gal, you know, shouldn't take a whole lot to get her back into digging mode, so that when we have a little bit of a play day out here, she'll be able to dig and move some dirt. So that's gonna wrap this one up. Hope you guys enjoyed watching the video here of getting the Koehring fired up and ran through her motions. I'm gonna sign off. I gotta make a mile, get to Fort Saskatchewan here yet today. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, I am Iron Man, and we'll catch you next time.